All right, guys, I'm back. This is a special discussion, right? So when I was recording in the studio, we were talking a little bit about Airbnb, and I said, you know what? Let me make a video about Airbnb. So Airbnb is something that's very exciting for a lot of people because you have the opportunity to make money without actually even owning a property, right? So a lot of people are like, Chris, I can't qualify for a loan. I don't have much money. How can I get involved in real estate? One of the best ways is Airbnb arbitrage, right? But you have to learn how to communicate. So the key to Airbnb arbitrage is communicating with the owner of the property. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to come in, you're going to rent an apartment. Let's say you rent an apartment for, let's just say 1,000 a month. Okay. You rent that apartment for 1,000 a month, you furnish it, and then you put it on Airbnb. And let's say, you're able to clear 3,000, let's say you make 3,000 a month from Airbnb, and let's say, okay, you have to have $500 expenses, whatever. So basically that extra $1,500 a month goes in your pocket, right? So now you're paying you're paying for the apartment and you're making an extra $1,500 a month, and you could do that on multiple properties without having to buy them, right? So a lot of people are starting to do that now, and it has become a very, very lucrative business, right? It's called Airbnb arbitrage. The key to it is making sure that you communicate. So a lot of people do it without telling their landlord, and then after about 6 months of making money, they get evicted, right? And then their landlord takes over the property and does it without them, right? So that's why it's important to communicate and say, hey, listen, I want to do this. Let's sign a lease for a year. Let's sign paperwork that says that you're okay with it to make sure that nothing happens. Let's get proper insurance, everything like that, and then go at it, right? So one of the things I always suggest is that you're like, okay, well, how do I negotiate? Offer to give them some of the money, right? So if they were going to get $1,000 a month, and now you say, well, look, I can give you $1,500 a month instead if you let me put it on Airbnb. Now they're listening, right? Landlords listen to two things: more money and less work, right? Those are the two motivating factors. So if you tell them that, listen, how many times do you think I'm going to clean the apartment if I live in here? I'm probably going to clean it when I move in and when I move out, right? Like seriously clean it, right? But if we have Airbnb, we're going to clean this property every time someone moves in and out. It's going to get properly cleaned. So guess what that's going to do? That's going to keep your property in immaculate condition, right? That's another motivating factor, right? So if they can make more money, keep their property in immaculate condition, and they don't have to do any more work, a lot of landlords will agree, right? So Airbnb arbitrage is a great opportunity that a lot of people should look more into.